Hey, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my suffer. So, what we're gonna do today? If you watch my last video, I ordered my first GoPro 12, and I technically unbox it, but we didn't open it or we didn't try it. So आज हम ट्राई कर रहे हैं उसको. मेरे पास मेमोरी कार्ड नहीं था, तो मुझे 1-2 दिन लगा मेमोरी कार्ड डालने में. तो मेमोरी कार्ड डाला, मैंने उसको सेटअप किया है. आज ये देख सकते हैं, ये कैमरा मैं अभी ये GoPro में मैं शूट कर रहा हूँ. ओके, सो बेसिकली वी कैन ट्राई आवर फर्स्ट GoPro 12 ऑन माई पैडल बोर्ड, ऑन माई न्यू पैडल बोर्ड. सो पैडल बोर्ड एक्चुअली नया ही है. मैंने उसको सिर्फ 1 या 2 बार यूज़ किया है, इन्फ्लेट किया है देखने के लिए कि वो सही है या नहीं. सो आज थर्ड टाइम है. मेरा जो पैडल बोर्ड है वो मेरे बूट के अंदर है, और दैट पैडल बोर्ड इज़ इन्फ्लेटेबल, सो यू कैन जस्ट deflate it and you can just fold it and put it on the boot. That's a nice one because I like it, because I don't have a big car or big space to keep the paddle board. So I saw it in the Amazon and it was a nice one. I like it, so I bought it. Okay, so जहाँ मैं रहता हूँ उसके आसपास कुछ बीच हैं. पास में एक बीच है जो काफ़ी स्वालो वाटर है और फर्स्ट टाइमर्स के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. तो दिस इज़ ऑल्सो इज़ गonna बी वन काइंड ऑफ अ रिव्यू ऑफ माई फर्स्ट पैडल बोर्ड, and we're gonna try our GoPro 12 also. And the third is the weather is also nice, so it's a nice weather to go to the beach and stuff. It's not that windy, so that would be fine for us to try the paddleboard. It get a little bit hard for me to paddle and stuff because I'm learning to balance on a paddleboard. I can paddling if I'm sitting on the paddleboard, if I'm just kneeling on the paddleboard, but if I'm standing it, that would make me hard to balance it. So for that reason I avoid windy days. It is a little bit windy, but it's not that of a big of a deal. So we're gonna go and we're gonna try our paddleboard, and let's go and let's try. So this is the beach. It's actually not a beach, but because this is not connected to the ocean directly, but it is though. There is a small portion of this waterland is connected to the ocean, because if you see there is a land, and that makes this one kind of a lake. But this water is a small part of the water is connected to the ocean. So yeah. Okay, so guys, let's see what we have. So this paddleboard we have with us is from Rock. It's one of the brand in Amazon which have highest sales and reviews, and it's also one of the good one if you're looking in mid-price range. Through reviews and sales, which I noticed that in this price range, this is one of the best one. Now if we're talking about the bag, as I say that this is an inflatable paddleboard, you can see, so it's completely deflated and folded in this bag, and this bag should have everything to inflate it. This paddleboard, this is the pump to inflate the paddleboard, and then also you should have the paddle sticks. So the paddle stick which we have it here is a kayak style, which is a both-sided paddle stick. After we connect it together, we will able to paddle both-sided, which I will show you in a minute. But for now, let's inflate the board. Now to inflate this board, we will screw it down our pump to this paddleboard adapter, and make sure that you heard a click when you attach this pump, and then we can start pumping. Okay, now before we start pumping, you will see a knob like this. So what it does, if we put it in back to the pump, now it can pump both ways. When you're pulling it up or you pushing it down, it can pump both ways. So it will take an extra energy, but you can save time. Now the second part is, after pumping a little bit, at a point you'll feel your board is tight and stiff, and you will think that maybe it doesn't need more air now, but actually it does. If you see, there's a gauge on top of the pump, and that is to measure PSI pressure. If you notice, the dial didn't even move a bit. That means my board don't have enough pressure to move the dial. According to instruction, my board is supposed to have 10 psi, so keep pushing until the dial started moving. And sometime the dial don't move until it have minimum 5 to 7 psi. And now we can take this knob out. Since the board is already tight and stiff, it will be hard to pump both ways. Since the knob is out, now the pump is going to push air through one way. Now after pumping a little bit, you will see the dial started moving, so just keep pumping and bring that dial until your suggested PSI number. You can see it's 10 now, so you can just take that off, and then you put the safety lock. Okay, and then let's see. So we're gonna put it here. So you would have a fin, which I think every paddleboard have, the long fin one. So this is needs to go over that. We'll set it later. Okay guys, I'm sorry for the camera angle. My GoPro was mounted on a chest strap, and while I was pumping, it moved to a bad angle. Now I can show you the paddle sticks which I was talking about, but I do have a photo. Let me show you that, and it will give you an idea how it exactly looks like and how it exactly works. You're gonna take the fin, so I'm just gonna take my case. So this is the downside. It's gonna be the fin, right? And then this will go like this. Make sure that it's tight and completely inside. And then this is the lock. You lock it, and you're gonna open it. You can just tap this one and press it, and just pull it towards this way. So it's all set. So okay guys, so the sun is already set and the day is come to an end, and finally it's time to go back. But before we just wrap up, I just want to share that I really had a good time. And again, as I say, there is plenty of option in internet or in Amazon to pick, but the one I choose, I think it's a good one. It's so easy to inflate and deflate. So that's why I'm just gonna throw the link in the description if anyone wanted to check it out. And that's all for today. I will see you on the next one. Until then, have a good time.